What's up, everybody? Remember last video when I was gloating about taking advantage of and cheating Toreba? Yeah, well, one video later, that's all out the window. We're gonna take a look at a recent time that I had a tough go and definitely struggled on that app. It might be tough to watch, so be prepared. Let's take a look at the plays now. Thank you for watching.
Okay, here we go with Struggle City. Let's do it. We got a setup here that I actually like a lot. I'm gonna have to recreate it for some Toreba practice, but we got a figure with some straps and it's on a bar. It's a sticky bar and it's just hanging there. So all I gotta do is rake it, but what's gonna happen here? Glitch City. Yes, look at that. It goes so far. Check out the center here. This is where I meant for it to go, right here. But it went a little bit further. It went about 6-7 inches further. I wanted to rake it with the right claw, but that's not possible now because it went too far right. So the only thing that's gonna be able to happen is the left claw. Might be able to hit that strap. Let's go back and see. Okay, when it drops, I think it might hit it. It might get a little bit of a pull, but not in the direction that I want. It's gonna go the opposite way. That's pulling it towards going on top of the pole or that platform, which is the opposite way. I need to go towards the left. All right, let's hope I don't get glitched out in the second play. Oh my goodness. After that one, I probably should have just bailed, but I didn't. So that one looks a little bit better. Still went a little bit far right. Man, you could tell the center of the catcher is right over the strap. I need to be even further left than that. And a miss. That was my fault. Because I'm gun shy, because I'm already expecting it to glitch out on me, I'm releasing the buttons a little bit early, and that's what happens when you do sometimes. You don't reach the distance that you wanted. And I missed. I didn't go back far enough. So that's 2 plays down right there. They better have been free plays. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so I went perfect right there. That's beautiful. Now, as long as I went far enough back, I'll get the front of the strap. There it is. Still could have went left. Look at where the shovel is here, as opposed to where the strap is. That's still a few inches, man. I could have went further left. Again, I'm trying to play it safe because it's glitching. And there, it got a little bit of a turn. Decent. Now the box is at almost a 45-degree angle to where it was set. Initially, it's basically perpendicular with the camera, so I got to get it turned. Or actually, you know what? Now I'm going to turn it back. That's what I'm going to focus on. I went front, turned it that way. Now I'm going to go for the back edge. Let's go behind the bar. That's perfect. Come on, turn it. Yes, I got the turn that I needed. So good. Watch this. As it closes, watch the pressure that the catcher puts on the strap. Right about here. It's going to put the pressure on the strap and turn it just that little bit. And then on the rise as well, it gets even more of a kick. So that's perfect. That's what I want to do every time. I want to go front edge, spin it, and then the back edge behind the bar and spin it back to its original position, which this is pretty close to where it was set. But it was set a lot further on top of that bar. On that pole that's sticking out from the platform, that right strap was up there maybe 2 inches. That looks good. That is perfect. Come on, get a good pull, get something. All right, again, it wasn't quite as perfect as I thought. I still could have probably went a little bit further left, but I didn't want to miss. Again, I'm gun shy, the glitchy, I don't know what's going to happen. So I want to make sure I'm going to hit every time. Now that looks good. That's proper. That's going to get a good rake. If I didn't miss, please don't miss. Oh my goodness, I went for the back. And of course, because the back side is a little bit further right, I did stab it. I stabbed the top. If I would have went for the front edge, I would have grabbed it. Because the front edge is further left than the back edge, you could tell. Man, that was such a good hit. And here we go. Here's panic play. Panic play sets in, and you're done. Stab the strap. No, guys. Oh, actually, it got a little bit of a pull on the bottom strap. Wasn't expecting that at all. So that's okay, but really it's just swinging the box. It didn't pull it, or it didn't turn or pivot the box, adding to the progress of the tactics that I was already using. Mainly just going for the front of the strap, and then when it turns, go for the back. So right here, I gotta get an easy pull. The front's closer to the left, and it's just you don't have to travel back as far, so it's a little bit easier to place it. That's perfect. Come on, get that turn. Yes, there it is. That's a good turn. A good pivot of, I don't know, maybe 15-20 degrees, and it might even put it in position to go for the back on the next try. All of this depends on not getting glitched out. I'm going to say that 3 of the times I've got glitched out, 2 times I got gun shy. I could have saved already about 5 plays. So let's do it right here. Let's go for the back. That looks proper. Still, maybe could have went a little bit further left, but not bad on the drop. Look at that. It's just behind the bar, grabs it, and turns it. Get the good turn all the way back, and almost a lift. Look at that lift I got as well. Lift and turn, and it's just on the corner. It's on the edge, seriously, of that sticky bar. Man, I hate that sticky material. I gotta get some of that stuff. I cannot find it anywhere. It's not in the States, at least. I gotta have it shipped from overseas. But that sticky material would be good for my setups, good for some Toreba practice, and there is a good placement, right to left. I went perfectly right. Let's see if I went back far enough. Grab the front, make it easier, and maybe the best turn yet. It's turned more than it's ever been. It's almost at a 45-degree angle to where it was before. This is 10 tries in, and maybe 4 or 5 of those tries I could have saved by not being glitched out or just not being gun shy, really. A few of those were my fault, but here we go on some good placements. Okay, I'm getting some decent placements here because it's not glitching me anymore. And there we go. Back-to-back good plays. Man, 2 amazing plays in a row. If I could do that over and over again, it wouldn't take that much. It wouldn't take the 11 that I'm on right now. 11th try, here comes number 12. Go perfectly right. That looks good. Not getting glitched out anymore. Probably turned off the Wi-Fi. I know that's what I use. I usually turn off the Wi-Fi when I play. Have to on the phones. I've never played on the computer. Not one time. It seems laggy and glitchy. My phone, get some 5G in there with some nice Verizon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to use those datas too. I'm trying to get that data used because that's what works. When I have the Wi-Fi and I'm not close to the router, it lags. It seems to lag on the buttons. So that's what I did here. Little hack. If you guys don't use that little trick, maybe you'll get more consistency. As I talk over some progress, it's okay. Really just a lot of the same. I gotta do something drastic here. I gotta basically either just stab barely on the other side of the strap. And there's another glitch. What? Are you kidding me? Look at how far that went. Check out the center right here. Check out the center of the catcher. It's directly over this strap. So what's going to happen when it closes, it's going to be centered on the strap and not get any rake. What I call rake, guys. By rake, I mean pulling the prize or your target to one side or the other using one of the shovels. So I'm not going to get any rake here. Not any pull, not any lift, nothing. Because I got glitched out again. So add another one to the list of glitches. Man, I don't know. That's 3 or 4 by now. And maybe a couple of mine on the gun shy. Could have made this not as many plays. We're on 15 here. We're counting them all up and we're watching every single one of them. So you know how difficult it can be on this app. And there's a stab. Stab of the strap because I released the button too early. I was scared that I was going to get glitched out and the catcher was going to travel after I released the button. That didn't happen, but what did happen is it stopped right where I released it and I stabbed the strap. Very awesome. We're at 15. Here comes 16. About 6 tries. I could have got this thing within 10, honestly. It was on the corner the entire time of that pole. A little bit of a turn, and that's what we need to do. Go front to back and just hope we don't get glitched out. On try 17. And you gotta have limits. I was getting close to my limit. I'd say try 20 would have been my limit and I was out. That's like $40 and that's a no-go. I ain't trying to pay $40 for one figure. Got the back. That was perfect. And the drop. Finally got it. Oh my goodness. A lot more work and frustration because of the lag, but got a little bit of a lift, honestly. That was nice. Not only was there a turn, but there was a pretty decent lift as well. Right at the end. Lifted it over the end of the bar. We all struggle sometimes, guys. This is one of mine. But at least in the end, I was able to get the prize in the prize chute.
All in all, it really wasn't that bad. I got glitched out a handful of times, and that's the reason why it took so many plays. But as far as my play goes, it was pretty decent. I was hitting the spots where I needed to, as long as I wasn't getting glitched out by the app. It's really understandable as well. I'm playing thousands of miles away from the catcher, so lag time and glitchy buttons is just something you have to contend with. At the end of the day, still got the prize in the prize chute, where sometimes you just dump a bunch of money in and never win anything. Big shout out to the supporter who got the Patrick from my eBay store. You guys are keeping the videos rolling. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. If you want to help support the channel and buy some of the prizes, check in the description for the link to the eBay. If you enjoyed this one, give it a like and a comment. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, have a wonderful day, and be well. Peace.